Hello, my name is Neha, and today I am going to talk about a book. This is a book review of Excess Baggage by Richa Mukherjee. I received this book from Blog Chatter and I'm going to review it for the first time on a video. So, Richa Mukherjee this is her third book. I have read the first title of hers, but she has two more, and she's a blogger and a poetess. She's also a TOI Write India winner, and she's also into advertising. Okay. So first up, the title of the book, Excess Baggage. It talks about not just the baggage that one character, Anviksha Punjabi, has to handle in terms of her mother, that is Smita Punjabi, but it also talks about the excess baggage as in the past that both of them are holding on to, and how that changes or how that impresses upon them the worldview that is out there. Okay. The book is about Anviksha Punjabi, who's a 30-something woman, divorced once and is in the middle of a second divorce, and is also having a lot of troubles currently in her workspace. So apparently she can't get anything right, and so she needs to get a hang of it, and while finding answers she comes across Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and she thinks that that is the way out. Like, she needs to go out on a soul searching backpacking kind of journey across Europe so that she can maybe settle down, understand what is really wrong, and maybe find some answers. Anviksha is an anthropologist, which is again a very unique career for a novel character. I have never read a book about an anthropologist. And her equation with her mother, that is Smita Punjabi, who's a very typical Sindhi woman, and they both are like poles apart and are always bickering and nagging each other. That is the premise, that is where the characters begin their journey. So Smita Punjabi is an overbearing, gregarious woman. She has a lot of friends milling around the house at any point of time. She's an independent woman. She has a business of her own. But she is also very protective, and she needs to know what is happening in her child's life. A part of this whole plan was to get away from all that, but Smita Punjabi insists on being on that journey. She wants to be on that journey with her daughter, and that is where the real fun starts. The tagline of the book, "Get ready for a mother of a summer," it definitely is that. It is a very light read, a nice weekend pick, and it has a lot of laughs, but it also has a lot of wisdom in it when you are going through, where you are understanding the character and their thought process, etc. Richa has done a very good job when it comes to characterization of both the characters. They are both intelligent, smart, independent women in their own perspective, and they have very different worldviews, but it's not that any of them is wrong totally. So she's put in a lot of thought when it comes to etching out that character, and I really enjoyed that. Like the Smita Punjabi, I could definitely identify with a Sindhi auntie that I know, and it is very spot on. I could actually connect very easily to that auntie. So I really like this aspect of the writing. The one thing that I didn't really enjoy was, you can't say didn't enjoy, but it was a little off, was the assorted amount of adjectives that Anviksha Punjabi usually uses. It's not something that you have to run to a dictionary to understand what she's saying, but it seems a little forced at times. To just iterate what I was trying to say, there's this chat that she's having with a friend of hers, and she says, "I can't put my finger on it, but my insides feel like a black hole. Everything is amorphous, indecipherable. Even everything good is fleeting and is consumed by this feeling of despair and ineptitude." Who writes like that in chat? I mean, I don't know anyone. So it does seem a little off, but is it that is something which would make you put the book down? No, definitely not. It's not like that. And there are a lot of wisdom, as I said. So it is really nice to read those aspects and feel the character. One such thing that I loved in this is this passage where Smita Punjabi is again, it is a part of one of their bickering sessions. And that is when she says that, did it ever occur to you that maybe I never had the opportunities and choices that you have had? As a child, I have seen my entire family struggle, save pennies. But even after having enough pennies, we lived like a pauper till much, much later, wondering when was the next time we would be uprooted again and made to build a house, a life from scratch. Is it so bad to be connected to your roots? It actually makes you think from the refugee's point of view, the kind of fear that they must have lived over so many years because of that one incident where they had to actually flee overnight and leave everything that they thought was their own. I would definitely say that Smita Punjabi was a winner for me because she is a character who's not only well etched, but she is also very human when you are thinking about a personality. She's intelligent, she's smart, she's independent, and she's made her choices and she's ready to live with it. She is also ready to accept her mistakes, and as the character grows over the time in the book, you see a different aspect of her where she is trying to understand the world view, accept that there is variety out there, and she's not scared to apologize to anyone if she has done a mistake. So those are the few characters that I really found very endearing about Smita Punjabi. Overall, I would give a 4 out of 5 for this book. It is really nice and relaxing book that you would want to pick up. Have you read the book? If you have, do let me know what were your thoughts on it.